Hello everyone and welcome today to a quick walkthrough of how we implemented CRM to our customers using Workium, very powerful and flexible platform. So in this example, I'm going to show you primarily how we have created a whole suite of programs and small applications for a textile company that sells online. So for this example, for this particular client, we've created three different applications. The first one is a CRM that allows him to go through the different leads he's getting from his marketing tools and how he's moving these leads down the sales pipeline and funnel to creating a deal. Once a deal is created, an order is generated to his warehouse, and in this particular application called order management, we keep track of the goods he have in his warehouse, as well as the order statements and statuses from new till shipped and delivered to the client. Finally, we have a generic application, task management, that is linked to both and enable the users to create tasks for his users and employees. So let's get into it and see a little bit more how each of this application is designed. So let's start with the CRM. The first view that executive could love and would use on a daily basis is the dashboard. In this dashboard, we can see the different number of clients, deals, deals won, and the number of weekly calls, and so on and so forth. This is completely customizable. These are generated by the data that exists already in the system, and it's very easy to do it. We're going to show you an example at the end of this video. Then let's go to the lists or the database. So keep in mind that this is a B2B CRM. So our clients are companies. And as you see, we have here a list of companies with different fields and attributes that are relevant to this client. So phone number, for example, email, website, the size, and so on and so forth. Here we can get a little bit more view on the data that is related to the business. So what is the status of this company? Is it as a former customer, a customer? Of course, we can change it based on where he is right now. Could be a lead and could be also lost. The deals that have been conducted with this specific customer, as well as the industry in which he's operating. And as you see here, we also have a list of contacts. So the contacts that are related to this company and to whom we are speaking to. As you see here, this specific company has two contacts, Ali Dere and Alihan Khan. So from there, we can then go to the contacts and see what kind of information and data we have stored for each one of them. So here we have Ali Dere, who is an employee of company logo. His role is HR, and these are the related data to the business. So what are the deals, the activities that have been done with it, so the meetings in this case, the calls that have been also made, and some additional information. So the gender, for example, if it makes sense, and could be any other thing. A very crucial information for CRM is the responsible, so the salesman, the representative that is talking to the client, in this case with this contact. And this is very important to ensure that there's a certain level of transparency as well as accountability. We can also create a different view on this specific list. So for example, let's say that I want only to see my leads. So in this case, I will create one, save it, and then add a filter. And in this particular filter, I will use the responsible field here and choose only me. With this, with saving these filters, I will be able only to see my leads in this case. Now there is a further use for this. I can show it in a different videos, is how to create specific permissions rights, so I can only access this list and do not access the other views. This is specifically useful when you have a large sales team and you want each salesman to deal only with his leads. Later on, can there is the calls, and here are the meetings. These are specifically useful in order to log the interactions and type of interactions with our leads. Finally, we have a list of deals, and this is a second pipeline. The first one is about how we have been able to convert prospects into leads into deals, and then once it's a deal, then we have a different pipeline. So it starts with a code, then negotiation, making the order, and finally to see if it has been shipped or not. Let's move now quickly to the order management tool. So in the order management tool, also we have the same concept with a dashboard that gave us a detailed view or an overview actually of what's going on right now. So as we explained in the CRM, we can create as many summaries as makes sense, and this is customizable. Here, for the sake of this sample, we've shown that what are the product availability for each one of them, what is the status of orders we have, and so on and so forth. Now let's move ahead and see how this data is organized. So first we have a product catalog. So what are the catalogs that exist in our warehouse, and what is the available quantity for each one of them, and the number of orders that have been commissioned for this specific product. Then we can add, of course, a bunch of more fields that make sense to our company. So in this case, we have the customer rating, but we can also add other specificities based on our business. Uh, as you can see, let's expand one of these. So this is a Hamel mount, and it has a specific code. It has an image. By clicking on it, I can view it. I don't have to download it. It has a price, and as you see, the available quantity and number of orders are calculated values based on what I have in in my warehouse and how much I have ordered and how much I have shipped. So here are the purchases. So the purchases is actually a list of purchases I made in order to feed uh, my warehouse. So in this case, as you see, we have ordered 50, so I have 50 more that I've added to my warehouse. The orders, on the other hand, is what I have received from the CRM, and you will see this is all connected together in the next example coming in just after that. So as the order comes, it is in new, and then it moves in progress, assembly, and shipped. And when it is shipped, we could see how this is reflected on the number of available products in this list. Finally, we have here two lists, the order data. So each order could have multiple uh, multiple items. And finally, the suppliers. The suppliers is the companies from which we are buying our product that we are marketing to our clients. Now let's move quickly to a real-time example.